His name was Andrei Kovalenko, a soldier from the Dnipro region of Ukraine. He was raised in a devout Orthodox Christian family, with childhood memories filled with the scent of church candles and snowy Christmas hymns. When Russia invaded his country, Andrei was only 27. He volunteered, not out of love for war, but out of a deep sense of duty. War taught him much about loss. He lost friends, lost sleep, and slowly, he began to lose his faith. Long nights in freezing trenches eroded his hope. He started to question, if God exists, why is there so much suffering? During an operation near Bakhmut, Andrei's unit was ambushed. He was wounded and captured. For months, he was held in a military prison in occupied territory. There, Andrei met another prisoner, Yusuf Karimov, a Chechen soldier who had secretly sided with the Ukrainian forces. Yusuf was a devout Muslim, in his 40s, with a black beard and calm eyes. At first, Andrei was suspicious. But Yusuf wasn't anything like the Muslims portrayed in war news. He was patient, gentle, and always prayed, even when his body was covered in bruises. Every morning, Yusuf would face the cell wall and pray with a serenity that made Andrei envious. "What are you praying for?" Andrei asked one night. Yusuf answered softly, "Peace. And that my heart stays alive." Their days were filled with deep discussions, about life, about death, about God. Yusuf never tried to convert him. He simply shared how Islam teaches that patience is strength, that suffering is a test, and that this life is not the end. Andrei began reading, quietly. Yusuf had given him a small Quran with Ukrainian translation. Chapters like Al-Inshirah and Al-Baqarah stirred something in his soul. After 7 months, a prisoner exchange took place. Andrei was released. Yusuf wasn't. Andrei returned to Ukraine, but he was no longer the same man. He came home, but his heart remained restless. He felt that Yusuf had given him something invaluable, meaning, a few months later, in a small mosque in Lviv, Andrei uttered the Shahada before an imam and a few witnesses. His name became Andrei Yusuf Kovalenko. Andrei never went back to being a soldier. He now works as a humanitarian volunteer, helping war refugees from all backgrounds. He often speaks in Muslim communities across Ukraine, not with a spirit of fanatical preaching, but with love and sincerity. He explains that Islam came into his life not through arguments, but through the example, patience, and inner peace of a friend in prison. He still writes letters to Yusuf, even though he's never received a reply. "You didn't just free me from a prison," he wrote one night. "You freed me from the darkness in my heart." After embracing Islam, Andrei found himself walking a new path, one that was both peaceful and challenging. Many of his old comrades struggled to understand his decision. Some were supportive, others suspicious. At the military base, whispers circulated. Why would a soldier turn to Islam? Some asked, "Is he betraying us?" Andrei felt the sting of alienation but chose patience. He continued volunteering, often visiting hospitals where wounded soldiers and civilians were treated. His new faith gave him the spirit to serve not only his country but humanity as a whole. He learned to pray 5 times a day, fast during Ramadan, and deepen his knowledge about the life of Prophet Muhammad. His heart grew stronger, as did his resolve. Andrei began organizing interfaith meetings in Lviv. Christians, Muslims, and Jews gathered to share stories of faith and resilience. These gatherings became symbols of hope in a country fractured by war. One evening during a meeting, an elderly Orthodox priest approached Andrei. "Your journey is remarkable," the priest said softly. "But I see peace in your eyes." Andrei smiled. "Faith is not about division, Father. It's about love and understanding." The priest nodded, and they embraced, a genuine moment of reconciliation. Andrei's story spread beyond Ukraine. He was invited to speak at international forums about faith, forgiveness, and the power of human connection. He often recalled that darkest winter in the prison cell, the moment when despair gave way to hope. Now, standing beneath the open sky, Andrei prayed not just for his country, but for a world where faith could unite rather than divide.